Inspector, I know your reputation for making brilliant guesses that turn out to be right. Someone told me you claim to dream the answers.
Sometime this evening, a bangtail was murdered in George Yard.
That doesn't sound much out of the ordinary.
It was the way she was done, Inspector. It was the way that she was done that cries out for a man of your talent.
He can foresee the victims.
I saw her. I saw her face.
Your vision's about me.
Most definitely.
You know, they used to burn men like you alive.
He could sense the suspects.
It must be someone with money.
And how do you know that?
This ain't killing for profit. This is ritual.
But for an inspector in charge of the world's most infamous investigation,
He's punishing them. I want double shifts within this area.
We'll have mayhem on the streets.
I believe this was done by someone with a working knowledge of dissection.
An educated man, that's preposterous.
the last thing he expected
I want you and your friends off the streets until I can sort this thing out.
I do trust you.
was to get close to someone who would be next.
Jack the Ripper's not finished.
Where is he?
I want him.
One day, men will look back and say that I gave birth to the 20th century.
You're not going to see the 20th century.
Her birth was shrouded in mystery.
It's my baby.
Her life would be darkened by tragedy. A childhood sheltered by an orphanage. A marriage to a man she could never love.
Fine lady, you are, Victoria.
Trapped in a bleak and desolate world.
Victoria, get the bloody door!
She sought escape through a forbidden passion.
I'd have died if I'd stayed in that house.
All she found was despair.
Watch out, son! Go! You killed my brother!
Until a man of God came to answer her prayers,
Why didn't it happen to me? What happened to that child?
unleashing dark, mysterious powers. A secret that would change her life.
I felt a bite out my throat!
Now she must answer for her husband's death.
Do you find the defendant, Victoria Thompson, guilty of the crime imputed to her, or nay?
Jodie Foster, John Lithgow, Mesmerized.
Street test, Elizabeth Short.
Don't walk out on me, Richard. Say you care. Say
Miss
that
Short.
This is a very sad scene. Do you think you're capable of playing sadness?
I can do that.
Her name was Elizabeth Short. She was young and beautiful, determined to be famous, but destined to be infamous.
Well, listen up. No reporters view the body.
The victim has been cut in half, all organs removed, blood drained from the body, and the mouth sliced ear to ear.
It was the most notorious murder in California history. To the public, it was a sensation.
This killer will be caught.
To us, it would become an obsession.
You gotta do something. He's been like this since last night.
From the corridors of power
What do I have to do to keep my name out of the papers?
to the filth of the gutters.
She looks like that dead girl. How sick are you?
Every life it touched, it consumed.
Elizabeth and I made love once. I just did it to see what it would be like with someone who looked like me.
I'm scared.
Nothing stays buried forever. Nothing.
Please say that you care. Or say that you think that I'm beautiful. Because your sister killed herself, Louise. The gravest mistake was messing with my girl. You thought we were weak. Believe me, I don't need balls!
We were just making sure there was adequate closet space.
Good. This house is yours if you want it. We'll take it.
Okay.
It's me.
You didn't see it, did you? You didn't see it. You didn't see it.
See what?
She knew. She was drawing angels.
What are you doing here?
Somehow between 1 and 2:30, I traveled 400 miles. I've got no memory.
Past few months, people have been coming up to me and reporting strange things. Weird lights, strange phone calls.
Hello?
Who is this?
What do you do when someone comes into your office and tells you they saw this in their backyard?
My wife saw something. Drew pictures. Just like this. Who showed you this? You know what that is?
One day I started hearing voices. The voices became messages.
He was right here. All I could see were these two red eyes.
I met him. You met him. He said, do not be afraid.
99 will die. 99 will die.
All 99 are believed dead.
You're reading my mind, aren't you? What's in my hand?
Chapstick.
This isn't just a message, it's a prediction. Something terrible's gonna happen.
Earthquakes are going to happen. People you know and love are going to die. And no matter what that voice tells you,
You're frightened right now, aren't you?
there's nothing you can do about it.
I can stop this.
Frank Sheeran. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Under the contract, management can only fire a driver on very specific charges. So, you ever show up late?
No.
Do you have any moving violations?
No.
Do you drink on the job?
No.
You ever hit anybody?
On a job?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right, then. We don't have nothing to worry about.
But now I'm a man.
I want you to meet my cousin, Russell Buffalino.
How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
It was like the army. You followed orders. You did the right thing. You got rewarded.
I'm a man. A friend of ours is having a little trouble. Friend at the top.
Back then, there was nobody in this country who didn't know who Jimmy Hoffa was.
You got a gun! Get the gun out of his hand! You always charge a guy with a gun. With a knife, you run away. So you charge with a gun, with a knife, you run.
I'm a man.
Hiya, Frank. Would you like to be a part of history?
Yes, I would.
Big business and the government are working together, trying to pull us apart. Something's got to be done.
What else you say? Now's not the time to not say.
I'm a natural born lover.
We're going to war with these people. War.
Things have gotten out of hand with our friend.
You gotta sit down, everybody says so.
No, I'm not sitting down. I can't do it.
It's what it is.
What it is. I know things they don't know I know.
It's gonna happen. Either way, he's going.
You know, I don't care whether you did it or not. That makes no difference to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here to defend you, right?
Right. What do you want to know? You want to know if I did it or not?
No.
Do you know what today is?
Today is the third day of our 3-day road trip across the country.
Or our 5-year anniversary. What a cool little town. I actually like this so much better than a hotel. I'll bet the people who live here are really happy.
Tough crowd, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The silence. It's nice. Is Tamara here?
No.
I think you have the wrong home. That was weird.
You are the messiest eater on the planet.
Lock the front door!
Because you're here.
Grandma, do you remember anything about the murders?
Your great-grandpa and your great-grandma lived in this house when it happened. He was the boogeyman, they said. Can't catch the boogeyman. Can't kill the boogeyman. You know, before that summer, everybody would leave their doors unlocked. And after the summer, you saw a stranger, you'd run the other way. And now, he's back.
What do you want?
Turn around. Do not look back.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The town of Texarkana has awoken to a gruesome act of violence.
He could have killed me. He did it.
He chose that girl to be his messenger.
They couldn't catch me 66 years ago, and they never will.
People say that he was a demon or a spirit.
A soul consumed by vengeance.
We are not hunting a ghost. We are after a flesh and blood killer.
Just about everyone around here's got some kind of blood on their hands.
He's gonna make the town pay for its sins.
Some days turn out great, it's okay. 'Cause some days turn out bright, it's alright.
Again and again until you make them remember.
Check one. My boyfriend's a big idiot. Check one. I said I would come on this trip to help you with your film, and it's your birthday, and we're gonna have a great time, but I'm not about to say that I believe in Bigfoot.
Well, then why are you here?
I like being with you.
I just don't want you to think I'm crazy.
Pets and people go missing all the time.
I'll go in there myself. You can just stay here in town if you want.
You believe any nut job out there that says Sasquatch is real?
Your friends will all think you're crazy, and you'll spend all of your days searching for something that you never find.
I've never felt this way about anyone.
It's about 29 miles north of here, you come to the bottom of Bluff Creek.
We're here.
We're here.
When you get in there, it's a steep canyon, there's a running creek, there's forest, it's thick.
and you're gonna feel how isolated they were.
Callie! Come here! The real truth of it is you're out in the middle of nowhere.
How do we know we're going in the right direction?
You don't want to be in the movie, and now you're Stanley fucking Kubrick.
Turn off the camera.
There's a lot of people live back in these woods, and they just don't like other people into their business.
Turn that fucking thing off.
Okay, let's go, Jim.
See the buckshot on the sign? What is my sock doing in the tree?
People didn't want us to come out here, so people are probably fucking with us.
Just go back to bed. Did you hear that?
Hear what? That sounds like someone's crying.
Dear editor, this is the murderer of the two teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July.
I want you to print this cipher on the front page of your paper.
He wants his code in the afternoon edition.
Ray Smith, don't you have a cartoon to finish?
The Zodiac killer has come to San Francisco.
Another letter.
School children make nice targets.
He gave himself a name.
Greek, Morse code, astrological signs. This guy's used them all.
I like killing people because man is the most dangerous animal of all.
How does one do that?
I like puzzles. I do them a lot.
Got any hard suspects?
About 90 an hour, come up to around 500.
You got 4 crime scenes, not a single usable print. You can't think of this case in normal police terms.
He's breaking the pattern.
Lana said you were a cartoonist.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing at a gun range?
I just want to help.
What are you, some kind of Boy Scout?
Eagle Scout, actually. First class. Well, I've been thinking.
Oh, God save us.
There's no evidence, Robert.
What do you mean there's no evidence? You have him seen with the ciphers, the military blueprints, the bloody knife.
All circumstantial.
Why do you need to do this?
Because nobody else will.
Dave, you made a mistake! Get away from the window.
Paul, are you okay?
No.
Why'd you do it? You put your face out there for him to see.
Hello? Who is this?
Zodiac was my job. It is not yours.
He's still out there, Dave.
Killing is his compulsion. It drives him, it's in his blood.
Jeez.
What?
Squirrels.
This is the Zodiac speaking.
I have a gun.
I can give you a lift to the service station.
Do you always go around helping people in the night?
I'm not the Zodiac. And if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?